And we're live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight's CSBA feature matchup. Wake Forest Demon Deacons coming into Cincinnati to take on the number 17 Cincinnati Bearcats. And joining me in the booth once again is Ty White. What's up, Ty? Welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio.
Man, we travel fast, don't we? Huh?
Well, I got you on the jet this time, so.
Okay. No more bus trips for me.
I'll make sure you get back to MD in style.
All right, I live in Delaware, but
Delaware. I didn't know which side of the border you were on, but either way, we're looking forward to this game. Obviously, Cincinnati coming in ranked, Wake Forest not ranked, but Deacon's new member to the CSBA this season. Actually, both these teams are, so.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen either one of them yet, so I'm excited just to be able to see them. But I'm no stranger to our guy Ricky Vance and Kane Elliott, Max Power, Logan Fox. So definitely some very familiar names on both sides of the squad. Lawrence Phoenix for Wake, Steve Carter. Who else I know on here? I think that's about it.
We got some new faces too.
Yeah, a lot of new faces for me.
Should be a good one. Good defense there by Wake, causing the turnover. So Wake going to get the ball back here. Interesting enough, both these coaches good friends in real life, so this is a little bit of a grudge match here.
I'm sure. I've seen a lot of going at it in Discord, so I'm not surprised. Big Head Derek is one of those, like, he's so sneaky with his disses, so it's exciting to see when he does talk smack.
For sure. His hero rattles that one home.
Okay, Wake Forest.
Weddle's going to have to do a little bit of a better job on defense. Alexander, with a nice take, 4-2 Cincinnati.
He did a nice little move over there for the freshman Hercule.
Hercule. That's how I've been pronouncing it.
The S for Hercules.
Hercules. Vance for three, no good. So, to Rio, which, by the way, you've been here for a while. How is this the first time you've ever chatted in our game, in our CSBA streams? Man, I can't believe you haven't chatted before. He says cats by 90.
Wow. I don't know about that, but, I mean...
Wake looked good.
Now they're keeping it pretty close.
Yeah, Wake looked pretty good. Actually, both these teams look really good in preseason, so we'll see. Weddle, a little too strong there as Kane Elliott up with the rebound. Former Tennessee product gets it out to Hartley. Hartley going to pull up from the elbow. That's good. Drano.
Yeah, that's another freshman there for Cincy. And let's talk about that draft. I mean, their pickups from Cincy. They had some really good pickups. I haven't seen Taco yet, but I've heard really good things about his player. Heard he was almost like a DJ Jackson type player. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they got up their sleeves. They picked up some really good pieces, the Cincinnati team.
Shot clock running down. Elliott drip. I don't say it as nice as Duke does.
It's kind of funny hearing you saying it, but
I don't have the same flavor as he's got.
It's Paul, yeah. I can't even say it like him. I let him do that.
I thought you did it pretty good. Nice find to find Adam Sala cutting to the rack. He throws that down.
Yeah, but I like what Larry Firebird's been doing here for Wake Forest so far. This one, I think he got a lot of slack for his not so good UConn series, but he came back with a vengeance. He put out some new graphics. He went hard in recruiting.
Yeah, I mean, I've been
to see what they can do.
I've been on their campus, and I can tell you, he put in work the second he was told he could get Wake Forest. So super proud of him and the job he has done. And, sometimes it's a combination of a couple things. I think for him, he had somebody that understood the game of basketball a little bit better than him, but he was good at graphics. He was good at, talking to people. But I think where he lacked knowledge was on the basketball side of things. Loves the sport. Learned a lot while he was at UConn, but now here he is. It's like the Larry Firebird 2.0. He now understands the basketball game a little bit. He understands the pieces. He had a full season to understand how the new arcs go together. So he definitely.
I mean, sometimes it takes that reset.
Yeah, right. That's okay. Rome was not built in a day. At least that's what they say. So.
Right. But yeah, just that reset, and who doesn't like that black and gold combination?
It definitely looks good. It looks sharp up there.
Like, oh my god, both of these teams, like, for them to be a newer squad, they got some really nice jerseys and color combinations. So, yes, that's the female in me pointing out the style.
No, trust me. When I look, I look through the model all the time, and I look at what's in there, and I'm like, what would be really cool to add? Like, I'm always looking. I was like, this is a cool school, but I'm like, I hate their jerseys. All right, I hate their court or something stupid like that. Nice kick out to find. I don't know who that was that hit that three, but 3-ball by Wake.
I don't know, but I was thinking Larry was gonna take it. I mean, he had the mismatch, but I guess that's even better.
Fowler! Max Fowler from 3, that's good. And Cincinnati retakes lead 14-13.
Yeah, definitely know who that guy is. He's definitely a beast out there on that 3-point line. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to these combinations over here for Cincy.
Hero no good. Good effort there by Hollister, not able to come up with the rebound, though. Brooksy going to find Logan Fox cutting to the rim.
Logan Fox. Man, I haven't heard that name since, where was he, Louisville?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Phoenix too strong there. He should have named his guy Larry Bird. Made him the Jewish Larry Bird. Aaron Starks for 2, top of the key. But I get the, where he was going with his name. Double D's trail by 5 right now.
The Double D's.
The Double D's. He said I stole his thunder because I said it before he could say it.
Oh.
Phoenix for 3, no good. Rattles in and out. Fowler to Brewski. Cincinnati starting to shoot the lights out here as they've been finding the open looks.
Yeah, I mean, they were just running up the court. They can do that pop and shoot from the 3-point line or from the top of the key. So, Deacons definitely have to do a better job with getting back on defense if they're not going to rebound.
Yeah, in order to that, they got to knock down their shots too, so they're not getting killed in transition. But nice offensive board there by Jockey Powers, puts that back in. 6-point lead now. Fowler coming off the screen again. This time, no good, but Flash Wade gets the rebound. Counted in 1.
Flash Wade, that junior center.
Flash, aye.
We only have 2 centers on Cincy, but they're gonna make it work. When you got a big name like Taco there, you really don't need too much more.
Well, the one thing I like about Cincinnati here is that their starters are built similarly to their bench unit, right? I think you're playing with the one big, and he is a big. I don't know if they're the same arc or not, but they're both big fellas. It's a very similar style of player, so.
Yeah, that's a really interesting strategy, and that definitely is a plus when you can set up your bench and your starting unit to look pretty similar. Like that's really good.
Yeah, more smart by Ricky Vance there to do that. As 24-15, Cincinnati up by 9 here at the end of 1. You're watching CSBA on Twitch. Alright, welcome back to Cincinnati, Ohio. 24-15.
OH. Oh, wrong school. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the rosters for these teams. I know Robert Jenkins, of course, because he came from Duke, and he was Adrian Smith at Wisconsin, so pretty familiar with him and a couple of these guys on this team. But I'm anxious to see what these freshmen can do, especially with this, new scheme for Wake Forest and trying to make a name for themselves. And what conference is Wake Forest in?
ACC.
Oh, so yeah, they definitely gotta make a name for themselves.
Tall order, but
Yeah, definitely got a very, very tough conference for them. So, I know I said earlier that these, first couple games is really filling each other out, but when you're in a strong conference like that, you got to get it down quick.
nice play there by Carter off the bench. 24-17, 7-point game. Glass says that's next week, Todd.
Thank you, Glass. Thank you, Glass, for finishing it anyway.
Fowler has looked really good so far here. So has Cincinnati, shooting 63%. That's crazy. Good start for them.
I don't think I've ever seen a game that Max Fowler doesn't look good in. So he's definitely one of those guys you want to key in on and try to slow him down a little bit.
Rutsky getting a challenge at the rim, but able to finish as Hollister gave him a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even play better defense than that. He really got lucky on that one. Still went in.
Finger roll as Phoenix has just not been able to get going here early on. Still a lot of game left to be played. Carter tried to get back on Dabrowski, but finds Max Fowler rolling to the rim. And again, Cincinnati just crushing it offensively. Getting out in transition is the key, especially with Wake not hitting their shots. But finally, Phoenix able to get on track as he hits the 3. Bang! Cuts it back to 10.
Okay.
I see.
It's just scary to say. This game almost looks like the last game with that interior defense and Cincinnati having their way down low. Hopefully, Wake Forest can, tighten up a little bit on defense down there and keep this game close.
Smart play there by Wake's defense, double teaming, forcing the progression blue Aaron Starks to shoot that 3 there, to no avail. And nice interior defense there by Cincinnati as they're trying to push the pace here. Logan Fox going to pull it back out.
He had to look down low. This big man was ready flash.
Starks to Fowler. Shot clock running down here. Ruski going to have to fire one up with Phoenix in his face. And knocks it down. Give us a little dab.
Wow. Oh, he's not going to dab for us?
He's not going to dab for us.
All right, dab, Ruski.
That's it. He's back to dab, Rooksy.
Dab rookie.
Dab rookie, yeah.
Yeah, sophomore though.
Faux show. 32-20, Cincinnati up by 12 here. I feel like Wake has not hit their stride yet in this game. If they can stick around and figure some things out here, Cincinnati, shooting the ball well. At some point, that's going to change. We've seen too many games in the CSBA to not know that. Salah going to fire up for 3, and the defense by the Bearcats right now proving to be pivotal.
Yeah, I told you, like, they're not allowing anything in the inside. They might have to focus with Larry and try to get him popping those threes. I don't know who else really on their team can pop some threes, but
Weddle's the guy
they
that
might
can do
have
it.
to have to.
Weddle is another guy that can do it, but he just has not done it yet in this game. But nice transitional bucket there from Wake, taking advantage of the Cincinnati miss, and they find Weddle back door, so cuts lead back to 10. Inside, Alexander. Now, Wake's got to challenge him, especially the big player there.
Yeah.
Number 5, Antonio Jackson. He's got to try to get up on and help the defense out because...
For real, how you let this little man just make a layup on you? You're too big to be not putting some defense on him.
Well, got stripped by Hartley. Vance on the 3. No good. Taco can't finish at the rim as Steve Carter up with the rebound. Wake looking to try to push the pace here. Now Carter going to delay his attempt to go to the rim. Now pull it back outside over to Sala. 12 on the shot clock. Carter now trying to do some...
Way far out. They got to push that inside.
A nice pass. Oh, they almost had Antonio Jackson, but great defense by Kane Elliott. Gets it out to Hartley and layers that one in there. Thanks for that host there, High Life Gaming. Appreciate you, buddy. So
yeah, easy finish for Connor on transition. But, you know, just a bad pass down there. Kane Elliott doing his thing down there from Tennessee and bringing his talent over here. So definitely got to watch out for him.
Tough miss. Yeah, for sure.
Interrupt that one.
Tough miss by Sal on one side and a big take by Ricky Vance, and Cincinnati doubling down on the shooting
Always
percentage
flexing. Right now. Ricky Vance is always flexing. I remember doing a top 10 clip on him, and he was doing that same flex.
He thinks he's Superman.
Is that what it is?
I think so. He's the Asian Superman. Vance in transition. Just like that, Cincinnati almost has us out to a 20-point ball game. They're up by 18. Wake's got to find something to get going here. There it is, Carter. Maybe that's the guy that they need to look at.
Yeah, that mid-range, get that mid-range going. Obviously, that three-point shot is not quite there yet. So just bring a few more steps in, get the mid-range, because, I mean, it doesn't look like you're getting it directly in the paint.
Antonio Jackson returning the favor with a steal on Kane Elliott on that. Or is that Fowler? One of the two, but he did it on him before. Now Carter for 3, bang, and that's a big 3 from Steve Carter. It's now a 13-point ball game. So
all right, just shut me up real quick because I just said that their three-pointers weren't really working too well for them, but pulls it off there. So that's definitely what they needed.
Yeah, that was a 5-0 Marcus Carter swing, and now here's an opportunity for Wake to score again here, make it maybe a 7 or an 8-point run. Get him right back into this ball game as Weddle going to pull it outside. Little stutter step now, drives, hands it over to Jackson. Jackson off the glass. Probably felt the pressure of Taco Mario looming. Missing there.
Breathing down his neck.
Yes.
You don't want them kind of tacos.
No, you don't want those tacos at all. Nice find to find Carter cutting to the rim, and it is still has that 7-0 run, and it's an 11-point ball game with 15.2 seconds to go here. So
okay.
Good response from Wake here to close out the half. Fowler.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Fowler and Kane Elliott, I can't tell the two between. I think that's Elliott. Elliott gonna fire it up. Yeah, Elliott but hits that 3. Huge 3.
Hey.
Wow, that was from deep as Elliott drops a bomb from almost half court. No, not half court, but almost. Good way to end for Cincinnati.
Not bang, but bango.
Yeah, right? Bango. Bango is right. Wow.
Wow. Man, it's halftime already?
Time flies when you're having fun, Ty.
Yeah.
We're having all sorts of fun up here in Ohio. Break down what you saw in that first half for me. Come on.
So, All right, Cincinnati came out doing what I expected them to do, just eating down low, getting Ricky Vance involved early. Max Fowler, definitely a key piece for this offense. For them, they're kind of spreading the ball pretty well for Cincy. Wait, on the other hand, has struggled to get down low, but they have found their groove on the outside, popping a couple of threes. Trying to make a comeback here. Got some good looks here in the last 2 minutes of the ball game. So hopefully they can come out in the second half and continue their success. Cincinnati shooting 61% from the field goal. So definitely got to slow that transition down and see what they can do here in the second half. Stick around, CSBA.
All right, welcome back to Cincinnati, Ohio. 43-29, 14-point lead. Wouldn't have been 14 if it wasn't for the efforts of Kane Elliott there with that big three to end the half. But Max Fowler, the man of the hour right now, with 10 points, a rebound, and 2 assists, leading all scorers at the half. So solid first half for Fowler, Ty.
Yeah, so I guess the way you can tell the difference now is Max doesn't have a headband.
Well, he also doesn't have a mustache, too.
Yeah. But, I mean, from all the way from up here in the booth, they kind of look like twins.
They do look like twins. That's why I got them confused a couple times. And they're both 116s, 112, so the jersey numbers were tripping me up, too.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's how old they are. I'm like, okay.
Oh, no. Antonio Jackson stripping Ricky Vance 2-on-1 the other way.
Oh,
Hero going to go in uncontested for a 2.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to make it past the defender. I thought he was going to pass it out to the three-point line, but he makes it, and 14 points behind now.
Fowler. Pull up. Jumper from the free throw line. That's good. Fowler has looked excellent. No, the Wake Forest shooting percentage is starting to creep up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's trail 6 by 16 right now. They got to do something on the defensive side of the ball, though. Cincinnati.
Yeah. The pick and rolls are working for them. If they can properly set it up a little bit better, just like where they were trying to do right there, maybe Steven can get that 3 open.
Weddle's got to hit the offensive boards a little harder. I mean, not Weddle, Tiger Band's got to do a better job with that. Oh, an errant pass hits the side backboard. Numbers for Wake if they can take advantage. Weddle going to take it in and then hand it off to Antonio Jackson, who gets blocked by Takamara. Waited way too long.
Wow. Just when you think you were going to make it, Taco is right down there breathing down his neck again.
And then misses and makes Weddle miss as they had numbers the other way. As crazy sequence of events here. Both teams not able to capitalize, and finally Ricky Vance able to put one in.
Oh, you know what? On that last possession, I don't even think Taco made it to the other end of the floor. He was
I think it's
sitting back there.
I think he was at the half court line. He couldn't get there fast enough. He's like, I'll just play defense. You don't need me on offense. 2-on-0 the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, every time he like barely makes it to half court and they already scored, so he might as well just stay back there.
You know, what was a game, then it was an 11-point game about 3.5 minutes ago, is now a 20-point Cincinnati lead as they have broken the door down. Wake Forest going to need to figure something out here and figure it out quick as time slowly dwindling away on this game as they trail by 20.
Yeah, I mean, it always seems like Wake was geared to go on a run. They had some positive looks and stuff, but Cincinnati just keeps that at least 18 points, 18 to 20 point lead, and they definitely need a couple of good possessions. I think if they can bring this within 10, they'll be fine.
Yeah, they need to get it down by 10 by the end of this quarter. So Logan Fox with the two-hand stuff. Nice little pick and roll action there as he was able to make his way around the outside. Now Romero Z Hero over to Hollister. Earl Hollister Like a run an off-ball screen for Larry Phoenix for 3. Bang! That's a big needed 3 from Phoenix.
Hey, there he goes. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. You know, get that 3-point game going. Obviously, since he's not going to let you inside, big dump there from Taco.
Nice roll to the basket by Taco Mario.
Yeah, since he's not going to let you get in the inside, you're going to have to pop the threes or pop the mid-range. You need your senior Phoenix to step it up and get him.
Yeah, he's been hot and cold in this game. He's had some moments on both sides.
Yep, for sure.
But you're not going to do much. You don't play defense, Ty. When the other team's shooting 65%, it's hard to climb back into games. I mean, 38 points with 3:55 to go here, and the defense by Phoenix. So he does the job there. That's what they need to do more of. They need to do a little bit more better job at challenging. They haven't done that too much.
He did a good job just keeping his hands up, not causing the foul, and still getting a great defensive effort. What I'm concerned about is when Hollister gets the ball, he has an easy time getting down low. I guess he's so little, he gets kind of lost in the sauce, but it's just funny to me that they don't play that much defense when he gets the ball down low.
I don't know, maybe the other guy, maybe the bigs are drawing out the tree. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Hero for 3, that's a big 3.
Yep, there we go. Like I said, just keep it to the outside. You'll eventually catch up, and you might even start drawing Cincy out, and they'll open up that lane a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good observation on your part, because they've been trying to bring it inside too much, and Cincinnati has just been able to defend them at every turn. So, not very good observation on your part.
We have got some really small dudes in this league. There's 2 of them right on the court.
Good find. Backdoor to Aaron Starks. Back to 19. What is up, CSBA 35 in the stream? Appreciate you hanging out with us for Friday Night Hoops.
Yeah, say something in chat. Let us know you're here. We'll shout you out. Give you a shout out. We know we got some Cincy and Wake Forest people in here, but where the rest of CSBA at?
I know Larry doesn't like to talk when his team is losing because he feels like everybody will come at him, but you're here, buddy. It's all right. Fox. We know.
Maybe hang on the court.
We know he's here. We know you're here.
Yeah, I know I'm talking. Willie D said he here so he don't get fined.
That's my coach right there. He knows better.
Max Fowler in the chat. Hubba. Hi, Wake fans. KT. Hope you're feeling better.
You know it. You know it's a. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better, Katie. Obviously, I'm gonna miss you tonight at 10 o'clock. It was gonna be an all girls night tonight. I was really excited about that.
That would have been crazy, huh?
I don't know if my wife. I don't know if my wife would have loved that for me personally, but.
Oh, she has nothing to worry about when it comes to me, so.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
And Phoenix with 12 points. Trying to close that gap a little bit. We said about 10 points. And they're trying to make a push here.
Firebird.
Ew, there you go.
Cost of 15. I love it, though, that we get the chat talking, and one of the first comments is, "Shut up, Swoot."
I already shouting you out, Swoot. Like, why are you still talking about give me a shout out? Shout out now.
Please commentate hard. Okay, I will. Shut up, Swoot. Phoenix counting in 1, and that's a big bucket with 29.5 to go. Coach Big Head.
Hey, I know. I said I need Lawrence Phoenix to, kind of take over this game, but hey, I didn't think he would literally do it.
He's got a little scowl on his face. He's trying to make this a 3-point play.
What's up with all these people with the same hairstyle? It's like 3 of them with the same hair. Just
Ty, trust me, I wish people would not make the same profile over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, me and Paul were talking the other day. We were like, man, we wish you would just stream making people and like say your thoughts out loud when you're making people.
I mean, I would.
Some of the way that some of these people be looking like.
I would do it, but you know that it would take me all day and all night to do. I mean, you haven't. Well, we'll talk more about this in the fourth quarter. 62-52. They got it to 10, Ty.
10.
They got it to 10 with going into the fourth. So you're saying there's a chance. Wake Forest hanging on. Cincinnati up by 10.
I'm like a psychic. I just knew this game was going to be within 10.
It's like get those 4s up in stream chat. Fourth quarter coming your way. CSBA Twitch. But yeah, just to kind of continue to feed on that as we're going to take a look at the State Farm assist of the game.
Bryce, who your player?
Yes, I'll finish in a second. I actually really liked that play. That was one of the nicer ones we've seen
that
in
was
this
good.
game. I must have made for this season probably over 100 players over the course of a couple of days. So to do that on stream and have people tell me kind of like what Goals does for their players, that's gonna eat up a lot of time. I get the want behind it. Trust me, I see the benefit, but woo-wee, how much time that would take.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been through that.
I don't like it. Make his nose and nostril a little bit bigger. Move it to the left. Make his ears come out a little bit more. It's like,
oh, 3, bingo.
Hercules Alexander for 3, so back to 11. Phoenix fadeaway, gonna find Antonio Jackson, who went for the poster dunk, couldn't get it to go on flash.
No.
Wade, good defense by Wade.
Oh no. That was just so crazy. I thought he was gonna shoot the fadeaway, and then he thought, oh, my guy down low, wide open, he gonna make it. Nope.
And Cincinnati has just been lethal from behind the arc. They drill another 3 by Kane Elliott there. You know, Swoot saying watching these games makes me realize how bad everybody else is compared to Miami. Go Canes. I'm going to go tell Connor to drop your ass after this season. And tell me where you end up and see how you like it. Like, yo.
And he might, if
go cut him.
You might get dropped.
Yeah,
so
you might find yourself on the cutting room floor by the time this movie is over, my friend. You'll be in the deleted scenes.
Always talking so much jokes. I mean, they are pretty good, but
Connor definitely does not need you. Trust me. Katie's the best line of the night. He's gonna tell him it's for cap reasons too.
Yeah, he'll be too nice about it. Toy will tell him very calmly, yeah, dude, it's just not gonna work out.
68-55. Now we're having some fun on a Friday night. Ooh, bad pass there. Turnover. Wake Forest gonna get the ball back.
Hey, this game went by so fast. They really haven't been calling any fouls like that. I guess that's why the game's been fast. And
yeah, there really hasn't been any fouls.
Really crawling back at it. I know we going here at the Bearcats, but Wake is doing the crawling around here.
Well, I'll say the reason you're not seeing a lot of fouls is because the game is living around the perimeter and nobody's really bringing it inside. And when Wake has done it, they've just gotten either beat or challenged at the rim, but it's been kept clean. So.
But they do what they just did a while ago. He was directly underneath the rim and just didn't even take a chance and ended up turning the ball over. Nasty.
I hate that play because I feel like that should be a miss. Nobody reaches behind them and lays it in like that. It's probably one of the things in 2K that I like just despise. Hero for 3, bang!
Man,
Big
there
3.
you go. It's really like they know. They heard me say, keep it to the outside. I think that's the only way that Wake will come back on Cincy.
Well, they need some stops. They're not getting it. There's one. I mean, Elliott and Fowler and Vance have been like a 3-headed monster, and Taco just playing lockdown defense. That's been the difference so far. As Weddle off the glass cuts it to 10.
Wow. Wake
has got some fight. They're up to 49%, which is solid considering the way they started off this game. So.
Yeah, for real. This is definitely getting a lot better for them. Oh, missed the defensive stop there. It's an easy take there for
Yeah, somebody missed the assignment.
Weddle
going to drive on Vance. Can't get it. Keeps it alive. Good second effort. Gets his own rebound. Another opportunity here for Wake Forest. See if they can capitalize. Hero. They go down on the low post to Tiger Band. Left hand layup. Good. So Wake takes advantage of the offensive board there and cashes in, and it's now back to 10.
All right. I haven't never seen Tiger Band play, even though he's a sophomore. But that definitely was a great take there for him. And again, they can't get past this 10 mark, though.
Yeah, it's kind of been the threshold. Sometimes when you dig yourself a hole, it's very hard to get out of, even if you get to the 10 points. So. Alley-oop, and there's the rear. Of course, the other one is missed. Salah missing it.
Oh, see, you jinxed it. You said you don't like that. There's no way people should make that.
Well, they shouldn't. I mean, it's not realistic. It really isn't. Oh my God!
Somebody clip that.
Clip that. That was Daryl Dawkins-like.
It's so funny that people don't get like really kicked in this game because he was definitely kicking the mess out of his face.
Oh, absolutely. He should have went flying to the floor.
Except for that push by Katie. Like that was the actual like only thing that I've seen.
Somebody please get Pax that clip, please, because he is working on a new commercial for us, and that one was a monster.
Yeah, that needs to be in there.
That is probably one of the most vicious dunks I have seen in this game to date.
Yep. In CSBA history, pretty much. I've never seen that.
I've never seen a dunk like that before. That was just...
It was just extra.
That was like 300 pounds slamming down on the rim.
Just a kick. Dude looked like he was going for tea time.
I told you, Swoot, you're going to be on the
commercial.
Cutting room floor, my friend. Cutting room floor. He's not picking up what I'm putting down, Todd.
Nope.
Hero.
13.
You know what I love about Swoot, and I'll say this honestly, is he can take it. He'll dish it out, but he can take it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if you can play that game all day and all night, I have a lot of respect for you. Doesn't mean I like you, but I have a lot of respect for you. Just kidding.
10 points for the man, Ricky Vance.
I love everybody in the CSBA. Hero again, trying to be the hero from 3.
Mm-hmm.
Back to 12. They just cannot get past that.
Yeah, they are stuck on that hump. And just will not climb over it. Guess their name not Mike.
Yeah, I think it's just they dug themselves too deep of a hole. They're playing well now. The second half has been a lot better than the first.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, Hero going to get his screen, drives the lane, up off the glass. Romero Hero for 2.
He is showing off for them, man. I can't wait to see his stat line. I know they wish they'd seen this productivity from the first half from him.
Yeah, a couple. I think
Where is he dribbling?
I'll go out on a limb here, and I'm just saying this based on the observations of what I'm seeing here. Cincinnati looks cohesive. They look strong. I can see them being a really good team. I can see the same thing in Wake Forest. The only difference in Wake is that I think some of these guys probably just need to hit the weight room a little bit because they look good together. But I can see defensively they have a little work to do.
Yeah, what's your favorite saying? They're just one piece away from.
I don't even know. I mean, I saw them in the preseason. They looked really good. I don't even know if it's necessary. They're gonna win some games this season. They're gonna win some games this season. He's not gonna have the kind of season he had at UConn. I'm going on a limb, and I'm gonna say they're gonna win at least 3 to 4 games this season.
Okay.
I mean, Cincinnati
I don't know against who in the ACC, but they're definitely gonna put up a fight. Of course, Swoot's in here saying ACC is so trash, but they have some deep stuff. I mean, we just seen Duke put on a beating.
Yeah, he not gonna lie, you are right about that. As it is probably one of the tougher conferences in the CSBA, but maybe 3 wins. Maybe they get 2 out of conference and they sneak a win during the conference play.
Nah, I just feel like, I mean, you got Duke just did a beating. Hubba at UNC is a really good coach. He turned that program around. You never know what C-Web is going to do.
Yeah.
Like, this dude, he could just pull out anything. And then, of course, you got the juggernaut Miami. This is a very tough conference for sure.
Well, they got Pitt next week. We saw what happened with Pitt tonight. So that might be one right there, potentially. I'm not saying it's definite. They're playing Marquette. They play Marquette after that, which that's a tough game for them.
I mean, anything's possible in CSBA.
Oh, absolutely.
So I wouldn't even. I can't even. That's why I told Toy I'll never bet against him for a team because you just never know what these teams are going to do.
For sure. You know, maybe they steal a win versus somebody that's not expecting. You know, hey, this is a game we're going to try to test something because we think we can roll over Wake and Wake sneaks out a win. I mean, listen, you've seen crazier things happen during March Madness, right? I mean, we saw some teams go on some runs and pull out wins against teams we never thought that would happen against. So, I mean, Wake puts in a little bit of work here. Who knows? Maybe that changes things. I mean, listen, I think once they got down by 20, they played for some pride here. And I mean, let's look at the tabs really quickly because I think that's important here. First half, 43-29. They're losing by 14. They shot 40%. Cincinnati shoots 61%. Second half, they actually outplay Cincinnati. They beat them by 2 in the second half. The problem is defensively they got to get better. I mean, I mean, to me, that's the difference in this game, personally, for me. Doesn't mean that I am correct, but, 7 turnovers. I'm just looking at some of the numbers here. 50 points in the paint for Cincinnati, 22 fast break points. So there's 10 points that, if Wake shoots a little bit better early on, maybe this game's even a little closer. The rebounds is the other thing, and you called that out in the second.
Yeah,
you called that
I was
out in the second
looking forward to seeing what the stats was for the points in the paint, and as you can see, 36 points versus 50 for them. Wake Forest showed that they had difficulties getting down there, and Cincinnati just put it on them. I mean, they were blocking everything, taking everything from them. It's like a big kid stealing candy down there. But they did step it up with their 3-pointers. That's a pretty good 3-point shooting percentage. for them.
Yeah, I mean
So
that's what kept them
that
in
really
the.
helped.
That's what kept them in the game. I think they, like to your point. I think the presence and the pain is really what hurt them. And Taco Mario was definitely, affecting a lot of those misses in and around the basket, which a
Mm.
solid big like Taco Mario is expected to do. So not surprising there. They end up finishing with 33 boards in comparison to 23 on the other side. So they out rebound them by 10 as well. And I'm sure when we see the stats, I would not be surprised if Taco Mario had a double double. Let's flip over to the box score. We do have another game, Kansas and Oregon State, coming up next. Romero, the hero for Wake. He was, you asked, you wanted to see what his stat line looked like. Ty, there it is. Leads Wake with 19 points, so a solid game from Hero. Fiber, that aka Larry Phoenix, finishing with 17, 2, and 3. I think that's the one thing I would say about Larry that he probably just needs to do a little bit better, because tonight was probably one of his better offensive games I've seen from him in a while. He just got to make sure he gets his teammates involved a little bit. I think if he's shooting 13 shots, that's fine. Just make sure he's looking for his teammates too as well. So.
I mean, he still dished out 3 assists coming from the small forward position. So
yeah, I agree.
I think he stopped looking for them because they were falling behind, and he knew that he had to get them back on track. So
yeah,
I think that's where some of the selfishness came from. But I mean, he didn't start either. That might have been an issue too. I probably would have started him.
Yeah, that's true. Waddell finishing with 9, 2, and 4. I mean, that's impressive though. 17 points off the bench in 14 minutes. So nice job, off the bench. Hollister finishing with 9. Carter with 9. So good a lot of secondary, a lot of balanced scoring, and then it kind of falls off once you get to Tiger Band. Salah, which is a guy I think can do some things. He had a few moments in this game he looked good. And then a few moments where he looked like a traditional freshman. So let's see if Wake can figure to get more out of him. Antonio Jackson, I think he is a Baron Thomas light. That's exactly who he looks like, just with black hair. He looks exactly like Baron Thomas, which is crazy. He finishes with 2, 3, 1, and 2. So didn't fill up the score sheet with points, but did do some other things to help out. Jockey Paris 2 and 4. Robert Jenkins, a very quiet night, 0 for 1 with 3 boards.
He did nothing, Robert.
Flipping the script to the other side, Kane Elliott, solid game, 16 points, 2 from downtown, 7 of 11, responsible for team's 22 points. Nice game by him. Ricky Vance finishing 5 of 8, 12 points, 4 dimes. So nice job by Vance, responsible for team's 21. There it is. I asked if he got to the double numbers, and he did. Ty 11 and 12. He is just a double machine. But here, I gotta watch that highlight, see if they show it again. Hold on.
They said he was good. Like I remember everybody saying, "I wonder where Taco's going. I wonder where Taco's going." And I'm like, "Who is Taco?" And now I'm like, "Oh, that's Taco."
Yeah,
and he does remind me of DJ Jackson. I think he's just gonna be a force to be reckoned with. If I'm playing Cincinnati, I would never take it inside.
Now, interesting. I'd love to see Duke the way we saw Duke tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And see how Taco would fare there, because we saw Bo Diddle tonight get shut down by Shane Knox and Loki Gunderson as they played two bigs in the front court with a newly arc-changed Gaston Lewis as a defending small forward. So I wonder that Duke Cincinnati would be a really good one to see, because the way Duke, especially the way Cincinnati played tonight with their offensive prowess. So that'd be fun to see. I wonder. It's a shame it's not on the schedule, but that's a matchup we look for in a future season. So Fowler finishing with double digits, 10 points, 2 dimes. Logan Fox with 9. So what they have, 4 players in double digits, and then Fox missing by 1 point there.
Mm-hmm.
Hercules Alexander finishing 7-3-2. Dab Ruski 7-2 and 4. Good balanced scoring in the Cincinnati lineup. Kaner Hartley finishing with 6 points, 5 dimes from Hartley. Aaron Starks.
They were the opposite of Wake just sharing the ball around a lot, getting everybody involved.
Yeah, for sure. Starks finishing 4-2-3, and Flash Wade, Flash, aye, aye. Finishing 5 rebounds, a block, and a 3 points as he went to the free throw line to completing a 3-point play. So good job by all on the Cincinnati side. Great game, Ty. Appreciate you being in the booth for both these games tonight. Thank you for filling in. Appreciate you more than words. 85-73. Any party words before we head off? Get to Kansas, Oregon State here.
Yeah, I'm ready for that game. I'll have it up, but I'll probably be trying to go to sleep because I got to work tomorrow. But thank you guys for having me in the booth and giving us some great shows. And look forward to the future of Cincinnati and Wake Forest.
Yeah, look should be fun to see those teams evolve. For Ty White, I'm Scott Drake, Kick 71. We'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Kansas, Oregon State coming up. CSBA out. Peace.